Man, I'm sweating. Haven't sweat like this since the summer. My glasses are still broken, and they probably will be for a while because I'm a cheap, lazy bastard. So I've been pulling all the leaves up, and that's what we're looking at right now. Tomorrow is 1 month exactly since we put the seed in the ground. It's really filled in amazingly. It looks awesome. So where the walkway is, grass really didn't do too well there, but I'm really not surprised because it's just all sand. Whatever dirt that was there washed away. I actually have grass coming up here, which is really cool. Never had it over there. So my house is on a hill. So all the rain comes down my driveway here, and it's got to go somewhere. So some of the rain just continues straight down, and as you can see, it washed away whatever seed was put in the ground there. The water will also come down the driveway. And here's a low spot, and it'll all puddle right up in here. As you can see, the grass is pretty thin, and then it kind of meanders down there where it meets the retaining wall and goes into the bottom of the driveway. If you look closely here, there's some grass there, but you can definitely tell that the water just washed whatever seed away that I had put there. But everywhere else, it's looking really good. There's the other entrance to the driveway. It's kind of, you can see the water kind of made a little channel right there, but I haven't really ever had grass up there, which is really good. But man, look at the colors from the fall. Look at the green grass. Spectacular. So here was my experiment where I didn't use the slice seeder. I just threw grass seed down, and you know, it's growing. Not as good as what the slice seeder did, but this is all going to turn into mulch in the springtime. Make that a nice little bed. Here's the turf type tall fescue that I planted sometime in August. So what are we, like 2 months in or something? Look at that. Oh man, it feels really nice. It's not really that thick for tall fescue. It's got a great color. It really, you know, filled in, because if you look, there was only seed growing in the center there, but look, it kind of covers the whole pot. So now, if you remember from a couple videos back, you could see that there was lines where I used the slice seeder here. That really filled in that patch that just grass wasn't growing in. It's almost all green now. And if we look toward the backyard, wow, that looks really green. Let's go check that out. So looking back into the backyard, it looks perfect, but it has a ways to go. So let's get up a little closer. You can see the lines from the slice seeder. So it's thickening up. If you're looking directly down on it, you can see that it's got a ways to go to thicken up. But I mean, look at the results 4 weeks later. Again, one thing I'm learning with this whole process is rainwater's got to go somewhere, and it comes down the spout right over there. Here's something I actually learned. The edge of my spout doesn't have a end cap. That could explain a lot. Here's the line. Haven't done this part of the yard, did that part of the yard. So it's really coming together. The grass is much darker over here. I love the dark color. The color of this grass is amazing. In one of the earlier videos, I was a little concerned about up there. Well, it's growing in perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. There again, there's that little groove coming down. The water's got to go somewhere. But the grass is really filling up. It's really getting thicker. So I think we're going to have really good results here. And here's an interesting thing. That sprinkler doesn't really reach down here. Yet we got good germination. You can still see that the grass did wash down past this line here that I made. But it's growing, especially like in this very highly acidic soil. Super dense. It's really in there strong. It's got this nice little waxy feel to it. Feels real good on your feet. Got some germination down here. So here, this is kind of interesting, okay? So here we are behind the swing set. The water never reached over here, but I did throw seed down. It's just kind of an experiment. Didn't really care if it came up or not, but it actually came up without any watering, which is kind of interesting. All right, it's October 11th, and tell me that ain't a pretty sight right there. That is beautiful. The fall is so beautiful. I got like trees or something growing out back here. What the hell are these things? Yeah, here's a closer look at that area that was really dry at the beginning and hard to water. Grass coming perfectly fine over here. Got a ways to thicken up, but you know, so does everything else. Oh, there's a real good example of what it looks like when you use a slice seeder. Alright, here's the aerial photo of the backyard. You can definitely see where the water had to, you know, it had to get away. So it made these channels here, washed away the seed, but you know what? We'll take care of that, put some new seed down, and I think we're gonna be very fun. So yeah, check it out. Wow, you can really see how dark this turf type tall fescue is compared to the Kentucky bluegrass on the other side of the yard. It's got a really nice dark green color, which I think is really awesome. But 1 month after seeding, we got great results. Stay tuned.